None of this matters.
You rat bastard.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Hello, chat. Oh, hello, chat. It's me, Shelley Duvall. It's me, chat. I'm Shelley Duvall. It's me, chat. I'm Shelley Duvall. Welcome to the show, chat. It's me, Shelley Duvall. Morning, everybody. Hi, Loon. I hope the packing's going well, dude. We're here. It's my day off. I woke up an hour and a half ago. I forgot. I didn't know where I had to put my hand to make it look like I was looking at a watch on my wrist. But now I know. I know exactly where now. An hour and a half ago. Which is when I woke up. Yeah, we went pretty hard last night. We played TCG for a while. We played Thing. We didn't really have any, like, recovery period, so I just slept for, like, 12 hours. I feel good. I got up, I took care of the dogs, I picked up my mess. I ignored the mess I made last night at 4 a.m. And I'm just sort of, we have today off, and I'm really excited because a new set in Magic's coming out. Sometimes that's hard to talk over. Which is why I usually switch to this thing. Which is why I usually switch to that, because it's a little bit easier to talk over. There we go. But yeah, it's Tuesday. It's my day off. It's repose. Which just means I can kind of play whatever I want all month, because I normally do theme months, and the third month is a month of rest. It's when I lay my head down on my pillow and rest. And we have sort of a game list for this month. Looks something like this. Core Keeper, Bloodborne, WoW Classic, Magic the Gathering Foundations when it comes out, which is today. And there's a hardcore announcement tomorrow, which will be cool. We'll figure out where we might end up re-rolling. I don't know where that's going to be, but we'll go where the hype is. And Magic, there's hype for Magic today. Core Keeper is sick. TCG Player has been sick. TCG Store Simulator has been sick. We've been really enjoying just, like... We'll probably play, like, get another good, like, 4 or 5 streams out of that. Core Keeper, we, like, just beat the second 2 Titans, the second and the third Titan. So, like, we opened the game up, like, a fuck ton, and we're, like, way ahead of where we should be with the bosses. So we, like, I think the next couple times we play, it's going to just be a lot of bosses. Bloodborne, we're going to play a little bit this month. WoW Classic, like I said, we got our druids at, like, we're almost 25. We're very, very close to 25. And it's all leading up to a Harsh Rivers... 12-hour stream at the end of the month called Harsh Rivers Unbuckled. Which is Thursday the 28th, after Thanksgiving dinner. 12-hour stream featuring Harsh Rivers versus the Pie. Where I'll be eating a whole pie on stream. And that's just kind of the world we're living in. And that's what it's sort of looking like for me. I'm feeling good. I'm doing good. The kitchen is clean. The dogs are walked. And I'm excited to play some Magic. So, that's where I'm at. And Unbuckled, I don't really know what we're going to play on Unbuckled. It might be a mix of just everything we've played this month. We might end up doing just like a big hardcore stream. I don't know what we're going to do. But it's going to be fun whenever we do. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And then right around the corner, we don't have a graphic or anything for it yet, but right around the corner is Harsh Rivers Holiday Haze, an Elder Scrolls Christmas, where we're going to be playing Oblivion and Skyrim, like heavily modded Oblivion and Skyrim over the month of December. And then that'll lead into Rat Month, which is literally like rat bastard suggested games. And we do have some rats.
Every last rat bastard one of you.
It'll be games suggested from these people here who are rat bastards, who are essentially people like me, the Sound Command, calling me a rat bastard, the whole thing. Hopefully we'll get some new rats this month. People suggest some games. It'll be a cool thing. And maybe we'll do it'll be an exchange program where people will have to record their sound bit if they want me to play the game they want to play. But right now we have a list of like 2 or 3 games that we're probably going to play that month, and it's exciting. But yeah, I'm doing good, and I'm feeling good, and I'm excited to play some Magic. So no further ado, just sort of like, we're going to play some Sealed. We normally play Limited. We're going to play a bunch of Limited. But also, this set is cool because it affects Standard for the next 5 years, so it's going to be, like, the way that it's already, like, starting today, it's going to start impacting Standard in a very cool way, and hopefully shake the dust on some of the archetypes that have been around kind of just, like, for the last 2 or 3 years in Standard. Especially, like, post-Worlds, you know, and I watched a lot of Worlds, and I think Standard's even in a good place before Foundations, but now that Foundations is getting added to it, it's going to be, like, maybe Standard is going to be one of the coolest formats, I think, honestly, especially if, like, there's a new Foundations every 5 years, like, just a cool way to design a format around that instead of designing it around whatever else. Whatever you would design it around. And that being said, let's go over to... I mean, we do have a sealed. We're going to do a sealed first. That's what we normally do. I'm excited to do it. And I don't know, there's nothing really else to say. I do want to listen to music. Are we going to listen to this, though? Maybe we listen to this. Let's try this. Would you guys like something like this? Is that good? Is that cozy? And maybe we'll change it up, but for right now, I think this is good. Gonna lurk while I get my stuff packed up, Rivers. Have fun. Loon, I appreciate you, and I really do hope the packing is going well. I know it's a crazy time, and I hope that you're just like whatever is clever and not so clever. I hope you're having a good night. I know it's fun to also kind of go through the stuff you had. And look at this, we got a pretty good set of cards here. Sylvan Scavenging. At the beginning of your end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, or a counter. This card feels decent. This card feels decent, but it is double green. It kind of puts us heavily into green. There's a world where I feel like we can maybe play blue-red. We also have this, like, Ayleid just sort of sitting outside of the... If your life total is greater than your starting total, she has +1/+1 and has Menace. Yeah, I mean, she's crazy, right? This is like Coat of Arms. Like a kind of different type of coat of arms, a little bit worse. Electro Duplicate is cool. Electro Duplicate's cool with Homunculus Sword, right? Because then you can, like, make 2 of them potentially. And we have Niv Mizzet, which seems very sort of source you control deals no combat damage. And we have Chandra. So it seems like definitely maybe we're looking at blue-red, right? We could play this Soulstone Sanctuary either way, and like maybe looking at these as off colors, just from rares alone. But let's go look at some of our other cards here. And let's check out the white. Healer's Hawk, deal 3, Heir Apparent, Reinforcements is great. Dazzling Angel. This card's likely to be very good. 2/3 with flying. It's just Soul Warden. Exile player's graveyard. This guy's great too. Armasaur Guide. Just like another way to get a good attack in. If it targets a tapped creature. So our white's pretty decent, not gonna lie. Like even with a few cards here. And then we have a lender. We also have Abzan lands, which is interesting. Maybe if we go, if we go 0-2 with the, maybe we'll check out Abzan with our pool. Like, because I think even this is just like a good, like, I mean, without even seeing the blind, it's like this has a kind of like a white base. And it feels like white-black kind of plays well together. Soul Caller. Zombify. From a single graveyard. Lose 2, you gain 2. But he's a 4/2. It's kind of... If there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, he gets +2/+0. Yeah, it seems like maybe our black is just not very strong, which maybe ends up being why we don't play Elenda. We definitely could play like base green and then a small splash of white black, but I think our blue red will end up probably being better. It seems like every single one of these green creatures is kind of like slightly above, right? And this enchantment is pretty good, but it is double green, so we have to be base green. And I bet Broken Wings is very strong, especially with Sierra Angels running around. So I just feel like this is probably the strongest this card is. And then Bushwhack and Bite Down Snake Skin. Like, this is a good green. And we definitely could, like I said, splash, play green-black. But yeah, but let's look at our blue-red. I'll go down here for a second. Create a 4/4 red dragon token with flying. So this is as good as Sierra Angel. It's like a little bit better, right? To each creature without flying. Creatures you control get +2/+0 or... This card's awesome, dude. Man, that's so much better than Trumpet Blast. That's crazy. Fire Spit or Whelp. Whenever you cast a non-creature or dragon spell. It's just like a Windrake in red with upside. Not a lot of red cards. To be, like, just not a lot. We're looking at our blue. Whenever you draw your second card each turn on this creature, I mean, he's likely to be very good, right? Imprison in the Moon. Double Refute. Witness Protection, Essence Scatter. I feel like Scatter is likely to be very strong. Grappling Kraken also. If you attack this turn, draw a card, I like him as well. Oh, we didn't see this other red cards. Okay. Okay, so Burst Lightning is like autoplay, right? Bulk Up. Oh man, I like the double Firebrand Archer too. Crackling Cyclops. This creature gets +3/+7 on a turn. And an Electro Duplicate. Okay, so we play the Sear Slice and we play both the Firebrands, right? We play the token. And then we play the Dragon Trainer. And I think probably the Incinerating Blast. And then the Whelp too, right? That's I feel like these are good red cards. This is a good kind of base. I don't know how we don't really have like ramp, but it's like hard. But I feel like in a long game, we have the Cliffs too, which is pretty sick. I feel like if we're likely to be going to 5, feels like it's like a pretty maybe not fast or maybe not slow, but like a little bit slower than the last couple of sets. I like the Bulk Up. I do like the Bulk Up. I like both these cards just because they have Flashback. Like, it's just like a lot of value, potentially. And then Spectral Sailor's great. He's great with Sear Slice, right? Oh yeah, what is this? Campus Guide? Quick Draw Katana. Gold Vein Pick. I know Gold Vein Pick is sick, right? I'm gonna play Gold Vein Pick. Is Campus Guide where it's at? Like, is he just like helping you hit your land drops? Like, is there a world where you like play 2 of him and you play 16 lands? I like the pick too. I like that a lot. Well, I think we definitely want to play both the wizards. I think we just kind of like want to play anything that says draw. But it's the second draw. your second card each turn. Well, I mean, Homunculus Horde gets in, this guy gets in, this guy gets in. These are all, like, great, right? I'm, like, kind of on the fence about Imprison in the Moon. Like, none of these just say draw. Like, there's a world where we want to play Thrill of Possibility just because it says draw too. Like, what if we play all three of these, right? And then we're like, okay, so we actually have some cool copies for the Electro Duplicate, right? We can get the Dragon Trainer, the Homunculus Horde, but also just like the Seer Slice Goblin or the Firebrand Archers. Like, if we're just trying to like, we can like we can weirdly like do a lot of damage just by like copying a Firebrand Archer and then like playing non-creatures. I don't know about Bolt Wave. We have 14 creatures, and we have 6 instants and sorceries. I just don't know about Tolarian Terror being great. Yeah, we just don't have much trouble. We do the Spectral Sailor. I guess that is really good. Maybe I think the Mocking Sprite is just fine, right? Especially with we were playing the Blast, we're playing the Surprise and the Electro Duplicate, the Thrill of Possibility. Like, but she's just like good a lot of the time, but then like has upside other times. Question is do we want to play 16 lands or do we just want to play 17 and like say that this is it? We can cut a Campus Guide too, just as easily. But I feel like hitting our land drops is super important. I feel like, is there a card that's like, oh, we really want to play it among these? It's like the Ogre. I like the Ogre. The counterspells I'm not really big on. Run away together. I mean, it's okay with the Dragon Trainer. And then also maybe Witness Protection. Okay, what if we play 16... Oh, there's also the Essence Scatter, too. I mean, Essence Scatter is pretty good. I'll play Essence Scatter over the Witness Protection. But maybe we want to, like, cut a Campus Guide, or... Maybe Witness Protection is a sideboard card, too. Like, maybe the Ogre and the Witness Protection are both kind of sideboard cards. And the Imprison in the Moon. No red source, but I can still keep this. This is kind of awkward. Maybe we wanted to play Campus Guide there. Okay. Put a mountain on top. I think we throw the possibility now anyway. Get rid of the whelp. Put a counter on him, draw a card. And now land drops are really good for us. We draw a card here. He gets a counter. And we can play Niv. I mean, this is pretty disgusting. Exile another target creature or create a spirit. So we have like a good trade unless they have a trick, but... Let's just see what they have here. We'll just like, we have a decent attack here, I think. Forces them to kind of do something, and then we just slam Niv Mizzet. This might be the best he's gonna be. I'm actually just gonna trade here. We always have to take the rest. But we do 3, 1, that's 4, 5. Three, 4, 8.
You're gonna want to stand farther back.
He can't block anyway. We still could lose very easily. I mean, they don't have lethal, so if they clear this Buccaneer, they still couldn't kill us, but they can kill the Chandra.